Thank you.
Our honorable MAAC members. So, I request please have a seat. We are actually directly like to take it to the presentation part. But before that, I would like to request Dr. Sarnikar sir to kindly welcome our chairperson, Professor R.M. Mishra sir. And sir, this is just a token of love from our side. A big round of applause. Thank you so much sir. Now I request Professor B.M. Suryavanshi sir to please welcome the member coordinator, Professor Ghosh. I request L.K. Chauhan sir to kindly welcome our member, Dr. Alexander sir. I also request Audrey sir to please welcome today's observer, Professor P.K. Suresh sir. Thank you so much. Today we are gathered here for a different contribution what our Dayanand College is making about. Today, through this program, we would be commemorating and celebrating the social contribution that we have made to the society. I would like to request honorable members if they could sit in front and they could see the presentation, and we would definitely move towards the interactive session. Fruitful if we have a more of interaction. So I welcome you all from the bottom of my heart. Next slide please. We are here talking about the Alumni Foundation, that is a subset of Dayanand Science College and who is working in the social sector. So this is the registration part of how the foundation is actually working, and it is really a proud movement to have our foundation registered with the F certificate and with the charity commissioner. Today we are going to talk about the wing of our college which is working in the societal sector, and this is the Alumni Foundation. A very good example for all the colleges who don't have a strong alumni network. But not only Dayanand Science College has a strong alumni network, but also it is profoundly working in the societal sector. Next slide please. So we have the member in a position as senior scientist in NCL, in BARC, Mumbai. Many of them are doing postdoc. Most of the alumni are also working abroad. Next slide please. And the list goes on. Next slide please. We also have a list of abroad alumni who are working outside India and in the course of basic sciences. Next slide please. So this is the alumni contribution, and you would be surprised to see, especially in place like Latur and in the region like Marathwada, where we are popularly known for the earthquake and the drought prone region, we have made this contribution. I request the alumni, because it is your contribution, to have a big round of applause of what the foundation has done up till now. It has been a total of 12,16,035 rupees, and it is really difficult to mobilize this much of fund in the wing of social sector. Next slide please. Now moving towards the activities of the Alumni Foundation year-wise, it has extended not only to the seminar, webinar or guidance thing, but also they have made it to the distribution of books and school dresses. The distribution was not limited to the monetary funds. We have recognized what is the exact need of the hour. So the contribution was in the form of money, the contribution was in the form of groceries, the contribution was in the form of books. We could see a lot of distribution activities that has been taken, and especially to mention, the contribution is in the rural area and more importantly in the tribal area. We also had we also had under the guidance of late Padma Shri Sindhutai Satkal and Padma Shri Shri Ashok Kukre, to have the guidance and have a social activity which was an extension activity, of course, with the help of monetary benefits and the distribution, how we could have an inclusive development, a step towards inclusive education. Next slide please. And here we could see, even in the time of COVID-19, the foundation has a donation of dialysis machine to our affiliated university, SRTM, and it has made donations to orphans, it has made donations to the needy, it has made donations to the women. So all the vulnerable sectors that we see and the sectors which are important for a social justice, we could see the donations made to them. And of course, in the time of COVID-19, we all had online meets as well. Next slide please. Here you could see the pictures. Sevalay Hasegao is very prominent for the AIDS, is known as the AIDS Rehabilitation Center. Our college has made, the foundation has made rupees 1 lakh contribution to it. Next slide please. And we not only think about others, we do think of the employee which are there in our college. So it is not only recognizing outside, but it is also recognizing inside. So one of our employee, Mr. Atmane, he has been gifted with a 3-wheeler. He is a Divyang. So just to help him out, the foundation has also made this. Next slide please. You could see the dialysis machine, the newspaper cutting. Next slide please. Whether it is flood, whether it is famine, whether it is drought, foundation is bound to contribute in one or the other way. You could see one example of it. The donation, 11,000 made to the district collector for the rehabilitation of Ratnagiri flood affected areas. Next slide please. And yes, this is the work which was done in the times of COVID-19 to the orphans. Next slide please. And as I have mentioned, it is not only the monetary benefits that are being given, but also the contribution in the form of grocery and books. One example is this, and this is very prominent example, because the students here did not have a proper ground to conduct their morning prayers. So what the foundation has taken, it has taken a step to build a proper ground for the students so that they can conduct the prayers daily and smoothly. Next slide please. So these are the students who have been benefited, and the program was known as Pasaidan. Next slide please. Yeah, you could see the newspaper cuttings and the media coverage that has been given to the activities. Next slide please. Next. We also make sure that all our alumni meet together once in a year or more than that, exchange ideas, exchange thoughts, and think of more ways how we could contribute to the society to a larger extent. Next slide please. Yeah, we could see late Padma Shri Srimati Sindhutai Satkal ji, so known as the mother of orphans, and she was invited in an alumni event, and the collected rupees of 9 lakh has been donated to the charity fund. Next slide. We work for tribals, we work for downtrodden, we work for rurals. Next slide please. Next slide please. So this is a glimpse of how the Maji Vidyarthi Foundation is working. Next slide please. Next please. We regularly conduct the planning meetings, the plan of action of each year, and that is how it is the modus operandi. Next slide please. Next slide. Next slide. So there are not many pictures which will show how our alumni is strongly and intricately connected with each other. Next slide please. What are the future plans? This is the most important thing and a motivation for the alumni also, where we need to work upon. We dream to start a pathology laboratory in girls' hostel. We want to develop research center for the farmers in Dayanand Education Society campus. We want to organize dramas and other entertainment programs on charity basis for generation of fund, which is to be utilized for alumni activity. So basically, now we want to develop a platform where as many as alumni, as many of students will get connected. Next slide please. Next slide, please. This is, just to take a few minutes of yours, Maza Career Guide Foundation is a subset of the Alumni Foundation, which is actually working. And this is a best example to show. I have been inspired with what my seniors or the alumni has been doing. So we students of our age have started an activity called as Maza Career Guide Foundation. Maza is a local term which means mine. So it's like my career guide, and we work into the education sector. We work for the school going students for the educational awareness, career guidance and employment. Next slide, please. We go to the downtrodden section, we go to the government schools, Jilla Parishad schools to actually see the situation, try to work on the infrastructural part, make them aware of other activities that are available, and we try to contribute our bit. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. How they think of what contributions we have actually made. So I don't think it is available right now, but yes, we can actually have an interaction in depth on this. Next slide, please. With this note of how a college can not only contribute to the academic portion, but it can also have a wide societal aspect. I wanted to give a snapshot of how the foundation is working. Now the forum is open for interaction, and it would be more fruitful if the alumni themselves let us know what were their experiences and how they now contribute to the college. Thank you so much.
Hello all Dayanand Science College alumni, my dear friends, it's very nice to meet you here, and I am glad for the organizers who have arranged this very golden session for us. In fact, yesterday I was looking in one of our WhatsApp group also. I have indirectly met late evening to Mr. D.K. Suresh sir, Murphy, Dr. P. Murphy Alexander sir, then Surjit Kumar Ghosh and Aryam Mishra. Each of their colleges are having A grade, B+ grade from NAAC, and again one more B+ grade for your colleges. So your guidance is always appreciated. We have sent you an LinkedIn invite also. So in case if you see the word Latur, I request please accept us, and please make us to run with you at not only national level but at global level as well. So if you see some of the slides which were really shared by Miss Nidhi, who is running an exclusive Maza Education Campus. Again, what she said is Maza. Maza means my. So we are giving a career guidance to all our juniors. So to begin with, what college gave me, I would like to share a small example. In the year 1998, where we did a NSS campus. It says not me but you, and in that campus what we learnt is not only you but entire your team should contribute there. And then it was my first CSR activity towards the college. We did 50+ blood donations, excluding me because my weight was under 45. Now I have done 10+ more blood donation camps, including me. So that was my first thing which we felt like college should also do these, and then my juniors also doing. Though he is my junior, I will say like mentors are there here who are running their own educational systems. But this is an exclusive thing. You can see while you enter the campus you get energetic, and then we also ensured to get in touch with each other. Short close with today's note. How we can get in touch with each other, my sincere request is, other than your WhatsApp group, this is an educational forum where if you really wanted to see what is the core thing that you can inculcate for your career, you can please visit all these top 5 respected honorable professors LinkedIn profile and see how they have contributed IIM, pharmacy in PhD, pharmacy, then mathematics, doctorate. All these things have been gathered there. So thanks for Professor Sri Dargad sir and as well to Suryavanshi sir who have shared us these invite one day before. So we thought like okay. So while looking at your faces, I thought like oh we met yesterday only. That has helped us. And I will say that this college, these are all like star people. Okay. I was from batch of electronics, okay, where Dargad sir was our mentor, and then slowly I moved towards the information technology, and we are having across the globe, US, Australia, Japan, all science students who are contributing to their nation as well as at the global level. So this is what a short story I wanted to share, and thanks for providing this opportunity to speak towards. At the same time, I would like to, I see a lot of faces. I miss Mr. Dige, but I see Motegaonkar sir, my dear colleague Lakshman Chauhan, Mane sir. Lot of people are there who I felt like, and then in morning when I again came here to visit, I also gave a small jappi to one of our chemistry peon who is about to retire in 2028. I don't know where next time we are going to meet. So so that are all the memories, and we really not only contribute from the finance sector, but also I assure like if you have some attendance sheet to sponsor work hours, 40 work hours per year minimum one batch should spend. So if you come as an individual, it will be hardly 2 or 3 hours per person. Everyone should spend their 2 to 3 hours, which will be helpful for the new generation, new era, which are thinking in an innovative way, and that is the stage or the platform where this alumni has given to us. So thank you again, and have a beautiful day to you all.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I request Honorable Sri Motegaonkar sir to please come up, who is the champion of chemistry, owning RCC. We all know him. A big round of applause for him.
Thank you. Thank you, my dear friends. As today is the alumni meeting, we all the friends are gathered here. We regularly gathered here for the Dayanand College juniors. We are helping them. Myself, Shivraj Motegaonkar, I am the Dayanand College alumni. I am the student of Dayanand College. I have completed my BSc graduate in the year 1919. Then I have completed my MSc. I am gold medalist, state, NET, GATE, TRDO, TIFR, bar qualified. Then I will selected as a lecturer in one college. Then I will start my own education institute. Now I run my education institute in Latur as well as Nanded as well as in Aurangabad. Dayanand कॉलेज का मैं थोड़ी हिंदी में बात करना चाहता हूँ. दायन कॉलेज एक ऐसा कॉलेज है सर, ये हमें खाली पढ़ाता नहीं है, हमें दायन कॉलेज लाइफ के लिए बिल्डअप करता है. अब आई थिंक कि पिछले 5 और 6 साल से हम यहाँ रेगुलरली मीटिंग करते हैं. हर 6 मंथ में दायन कॉलेज के सब मीटिंग्स होते हैं. अब यहाँ का केमिस्ट्री डिपार्टमेंट तो इतना बढ़िया है कि आज जो मैं केमिस्ट्री पढ़ाता हूँ बच्चों को, नियर अबाउट 30,000 स्टूडेंट्स को पढ़ाता हूँ अभी लातूर, नांदेड़ और औरंगाबाद में. जो नीट में नेशनल रैंक आते हैं, नीट और आईआईटी जो सीट्स आते हैं, दे आर बिलोंग टू आवर इंस्टीट्यूट्स. और ये सब दायन कॉलेज की मेहरबानी है. दायन कॉलेज उस टाइम हमें जो दायन कॉलेज दिया वो अभी बच्चों का हम वही पढ़ाते हैं. और दायन कॉलेज के जितने भी हम जो इतने कॉलेज के इतने हम पे उपकार है, तो अब वो तो हम वर्ड में एक्सप्रेस नहीं कर सकते. लेकिन दायन कॉलेज एक ऐसा कॉलेज है पूरी इंडिया में, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि यहाँ साइंस कॉलेज, आर्ट्स कॉलेज और कॉमर्स कॉलेज 3 अलग कॉलेज है, लेकिन ये हर एक कॉलेज को इतना ही वेटेज है. नहीं तो हर एक कॉलेज में कैसा 3 एक ही जगह रहता है, साइंस, आर्ट्स और कॉमर्स. लेकिन दायन कॉलेज हर एक जगह हमें हर एक फील्ड में हमें मोटिवेट करने का काम करता है. जब हम पढ़ते थे हमारे फ्रेंड्स डिगे सर रहेंगे, हम स्पोर्ट्स में उसी लेवल के पढ़ाते थे. जो आप लाइफ में जो भी आज कुछ है सब दायन कॉलेज की देन है. और हम जो हमारे एल्यूमिनी है, अब हमने एक एल्यूमिनी, हमारा दयानंद कॉलेज का एक बहुत बड़ा ग्रुप है, हमारे जो दयानंद कॉलेज जूनियर जो हमारे दयानंद कॉलेज से पास आउट होते बीएससी ग्रेजुएशन के लिए, उनके लिए हम नए नए एक्टिविटीज, उनके लिए कैसा हेल्प हो जाए, अभी वो हम रन करना शुरू किए हैं। तो अभी आपने दयानंद कॉलेज को विजिट किया, हम आपका बहुत बहुत आभारी है। और हम सब एल्यूमिनी फ्रेंड्स हम यहाँ बैठे हैं, हम रियली फ्रॉम द बॉटम ऑफ हार्ट वी वेलकम यू एंड थैंक यू फॉर visiting our Dayanand College. And we are giving we are giving some things in front of you. कि सर अभी जो मैं एनसीएल में कुछ मंथ काम वर्क के लिए था, लेकिन जो दयानंद कॉलेज सीनियर्स हमारे थे वहां आके मुझे वो हेल्प करने लगे। आई बिलोंग टू दयानंद कॉलेज एंड देन दे विल हेल्प मी, यू आर आवर जूनियर्स, व्हिच हेल्प यू कैन रिक्वायर फ्रॉम अस। तो वो जो हेल्प है वो हमें बहुत अच्छी लगी सर। आज वही हमें जो दयानंद कॉलेज दिया है, हमारे जो जूनियर्स है हम उनको ही देना चाहते हैं। अब इन टर्म्स ऑफ फाइनेंस रहेगा, इन टर्म्स ऑफ हेल्प रहेंगे, कारण हर जगह फाइनेंस की नहीं, लेकिन जब सब हम कोई दयानंद कॉलेज का एक अगर बीएससी ग्रेजुएट है, ही वांट टू डू द एमएससी, ही वांट टू डू द पीएचडी इन थिंग्स, इन बायोकेमिस्ट्री वगैरह, तो हम उसको हेल्प कर सकते हैं। और वी ऑल थैंकफुल फॉर गिविंग दिस chance to me speak in front of you. We are doing the best for our college. College is not our college is the I think in our chemistry में इलेक्ट्रॉन प्रोटॉन, वो कॉलेज हमारे इलेक्ट्रॉन प्रोटॉन न्यूट्रॉन बच चुका है सर। और हम कॉलेज के लिए कुछ भी करने के लिए तैयार, पूरा एल्यूमिनी। आज थोड़े हमारे कुछ फ्रेंड्स नहीं आ सके क्योंकि बहुत दूर है, लेकिन हम रेगुलरली 6 मंथ एक विजिट रहता है हमारे, हम विजिट करते हैं। और जो भी दयानंद कॉलेज से ग्रेजुएट पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट होते हैं उनको हम मिलके उनको कुछ हेल्प करना चाहते हैं। और वही हम हमारे जो प्रिंसिपल दरगढ़ सर है वो बहुत ही एक्टिवली हमें इसमें हेल्प करते हैं कि बच्चों के लिए आप क्या कर, उनका एक ही मीनिंग रहता है सर का कि आप बच्चों के लिए क्या कर सकते हो। आप तो इस दयानंद कॉलेज ने आपको दिया, आपको दयानंद कॉलेज दिया, लेकिन आप आगे चल के अपने फ्यूचर जो दयानंद कॉलेज से बाहर आ रहे हैं उनके लिए आप क्या हेल्प कर सकते हो। तो हम उसी पे आप वर्क करके और अच्छा दयानंद कॉलेज करेंगे, यही आपको हम आश्वासित करना चाहते हैं। थैंक यू फॉर गिविंग द चांस। थैंक यू सो मच।
Batch 1986, subjects physics, mathematics and electronics. I love this college. हे माझं महाविद्यालय आहे. So this college has given a lot to me. This college has given shelter and giving the shelter to the poor and needy students, hostel by the hostel. Beyond education, college has given a lot to the students, teachers and ex-students. This college is ideal, giving good education, good physics is here, good chemistry and good mathematics and all other subjects. College is ideal, and beyond the, you know that Saint Nyaneshwara Pasaidan, आता विश्वात्मके देव, एने वाग यज्ञ तोषावे, तोषोनी मज द्यावे पशायदान, जो एका खळाची व्यंकटी सांडो, तया सत्कर्मी रती वाढो, होता परस्परे पडो मैत्र जो. Beyond this Nyaneshwara, this college is giving education not inside the wall but outside the walls also. This college has made to man to us. एक माणूस या महाविद्यालयाने घडवलेला आहे. So I am very much thankful. Now I am very happy here to see and present my thoughts in my college. Presently I am working as a professor of physics at Maharashtra Udayagiri Mahavidyalaya Udgir. Visited many country. मी मराठी सांगतो, जगाचा प्रवास आम्ही केला. ऑन द प्लॅनेट सर्चड ईच अँड एव्हरी आयलँड. आणि तिथे गेल्यानंतर या महाविद्यालयाचं मला आठवण येते. आय लव्ह दिस इन्स्टिट्यूशन. थँक यू व्हेरी मच.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I request L.K. Jawan sir to please express his views in brief.
First of all, I would like to say one of the important things.
Dayanand Science College is a factory of green sales development. So I appreciate and live examples are here, like Motegaonkar sir, Auti sir, my seniors and my juniors. प्रत्येकासोबत इंटरॅक्शन होऊ शकलं नाही. So I would like to suggest one more thing also. This is a very good activities and you can do on daily basis, regular basis. So when I search all this chairperson, member, coordinator and member as well as author, one member, Mr. Professor Surajit Ghosh sir. This is very correlated with my job schedule. Myself, Lakshman Chavan, I am working as a district manager in pharmaceutical company, FDC Limited, Mumbai. So एजुकेशन इज अ डिफरेंट पार्ट. एजुकेशन ये हमारा जो है बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट है, जो कि कंप्लीट करने के बाद आपको क्या करना है, व्हाट यू वांट टू डू. सी माय एजुकेशन इज कंप्लीटली ओनली सिंपल BSc, बट आई क्रिएट माय वर्ड with the help of this BSc qualification. I learn lot of things from my college, Dayanand Science College. Discipline, up to date, regularity, punctuality, all these things. So this is my basic and I create my job and I create my work with the help of my this basic knowledge. See, only job is not a part of human life. अब हम जो भी जॉब करते हैं, जो भी ये करते हैं हमारा रेगुलर बेसिस पे, उसमें क्या है, सिर्फ खुद का ही डेवलपमेंट करना इज नॉट अ पार्ट ऑफ लाइफ. तो दयानंद साइंस कॉलेज में हमने ये सीखा है कि खुद को छोड़ के सोसाइटी के लिए हम क्या कर सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई एम माई करियर वॉज स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम एज ए मेडिकल रिप्रेजेंटेटिव. तो मैंने लातूर छोड़ के फिर बाहर गया, सोलापुर गया, पुणे गया, ऑल ओवर महाराष्ट्र घूम गया. सो वहाँ पे मैंने बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स को कोऑर्डिनेट करके, अपने कॉलेज के स्टूडेंट्स या अदर कॉलेज के स्टूडेंट्स जो कि साइंस ग्रेजुएट है, उनके दिमाग में एक है कि मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता, आई नीड अ पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन, आई नीड अ नेट सेट. लेकिन हर एक को पॉसिबल नहीं है बिकॉज ऑफ फैमिली बैकग्राउंड. हर एक को पॉसिबल नहीं बिकॉज ऑफ फाइनेंशियल, बिकॉज ऑफ अदर थिंग्स ऑल्सो, पेरेंट्स एक्सेट्रा, बिलोंग्स टू वेरी पुअर फैमिली. जब जैसे हम एंट्री करते हैं कि मार्केट में कुछ तो फैमिली के लिए करना है, लेकिन उसके साथ अल्टरनेट सोसाइटी के लिए क्या करना है, वो करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. सो दिस इज नॉट एन लिमिट, स्काई इज अ लिमिट. हम कुछ भी कर सकते हैं सोसाइटी के लिए. दिस इज अ लाइव एग्जांपल ऑफ एलुमनी एसोसिएशन में. आई लर्न लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स फ्रॉम माय दायन साइंस कॉलेज. विद इन आई थिंक 1 वीक, बरोबर सर, एक अठवाडिया, जस्ट 1 वीक सर ने हमें बुलाया कि ऐसे ऐसे करना है. Within 1 week, we collect 21K for the society via our alumni association. Just a small token from my side. This is a big win. तो जो भी करना है दिल के साथ तो करना ही काम, लेकिन सोसाइटी के लिए करना है. This is a main motto for our society. So wish you all the best for my juniors and thank you, a lot of thanks for my seniors and these members for giving the small word.
It is just to make a mention to our honorable guests that this program is going online and 6 of our alumni are here connected with us through online mode. Now I request Shri Abhay Deshpande sir, who is Regional Deputy Commissioner, to please come up and speak up his mind.
All the dignitaries of the dais, my teachers, my seniors, my juniors. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I am Abhay Deshpande. I did my BSc Fisheries from Dayanand College in the year 1988. Then I did MSc, LLB, PhD. Due to constant follow-up, my dear friend, due to constant follow-up, my dear friend Sri Dr. Pramod Mane, today I am here. Actually, today I was having a meeting of Central Pollution Control Board and Maharashtra Pollution Control Board at CIF, Central Institute of Fisheries Education. But as this is my college, I have built up entirely from this college. It is said that behind every successful person there is a woman, but along with women, institute is also there. I would like to say it very proudly. And I love my Dayanand college. Everybody is loving for their first thing in their life. This is my first college of my life. That's why I love my Dayanand college too much. Nowadays, everybody is saying that in our days, for everybody, our days are there. My era was 85 to 88. In those days, our principal was Dr. K.H. Puri. He was of a great discipline. We were afraid of bunking our classes also in those days. One of my best friends, Mr. Pramod Mane, he was teacher in those days also for me. Now he is teacher in this period also. He will be teacher forever for me also. Because being a friend, he was taking care of us. Such types of ethics were built in this college. And due to this college, I am very much successful in my life. Now I will become Joint Commissioner of Maharashtra also. I am going to represent everywhere very positively. My interaction skills are developed at here only, in the Dayanand College. We were very mischievous students in those days. College has spared a lot for us. I am very much thankful to my college. I will love my college forever up to end of my life. Thank you very much.
Next, I would like to request Sri Kondekar sir, who is into the entrepreneurship, to please come up, speak up his mind.
Good afternoon to everybody. Respected dais. In other terms, I can say a scientific community which is standing before us. So, salute to you people that you are in my college, our college. So, NAAC committee, NAAC has given the opportunity to you also to stand before us. So, like a scientific community like this one. So, we are very fortunate that we are with them. Sir, just it's a 2 to 3 minutes only, not more than that. College first has, when we are entering the college, so we learn to celebrate. Not a day, but it's a science celebration, not a science-based celebration. If you go outside the colleges, then maximum colleges, maximum institutes, they celebrate the science day or women's day. But here we celebrate the science, we respect the women. So these lessons have been taught by the college. And we are trying to fulfill those dreams of the college, to give the respect to the students in terms of the social responsibility. Secondly, for the colleges only, through the media, that is the foundation. So we are trying to build up, the college is working for the social community. Secondly, most important, the others, what they teach us, sweat during the bid time. But here, we sweat during the peace time. So there is no need to bleed during the war. So that's the difference what we are learning from the college, and still we are learning. End of the day, just I am the Swas medical. I did the PhD and postdoctorate in the neurophysiology from the Goa University, Marathwada University, and then later I have completed some of the work from the National University, Singapore also. So I am carrying some of the publications on my shoulder. When the people were not talking about the neurophysiology, that time we were doing the research. So it was research, not a search. When it's a process like starting, that means migration starting from your south pole to north pole, because being a scientist, I used to be in the scientific field, but I moved in the entrepreneurship. I started career as a scientist, but then I moved to the marketing field, and then slowly I started manufacturing it also. So recently now we have started working on the, as a nation's demand for the oxygen generation plants, and then later we moved to the reactors also. So Reactor is a new development, and very soon we are planning to move in the south part, that is the Hyderabad, Bangalore and Chennai. So it's to service to the chemistry people as a biology person. By end of the day, your expectation that what we can do for the college. Sir, college here, we are not expecting that college tell us that you can do this. But here we are, by turn and by everything, by heart, by every part of the body, everything, we are here to bound to do the service to the college in the form of foundation and in all the ways. I hope we are. Thank you.
So much, sir. Now I request Shri Sachin Padange to please come up and speak up your mind.
मैं सचिन पतंगे, मैं दयानंद साइंस कॉलेज का कंप्यूटर डिपार्टमेंट का स्टूडेंट हूँ। और जैसे कि दयानंद कॉलेज हमें सिर्फ कंप्यूटर पढ़ाता नहीं है, तो साथ साथ हमें प्रोफेशनली बिल्ड करता है। मैं 2011 की बैच का स्टूडेंट हूँ और मुझे कॉलेज के लिए क्या करने के लिए या मुझे डेवलप करने के लिए कॉलेज का 2011 से जो अपना वेबसाइट है, वो वेबसाइट का पूरा अपडेशन का काम, उसको डेवलप करना, उसके जो एज ए मैं प्रोफेशन से एनिमेटर हूँ, एज वेल एज मैं वीडियो एडिटिंग का काम करता हूँ। लेकिन मुझे एक कॉलेज से इमोशनल अटैचमेंट एज ए पैशन बोल के मैं कॉलेज का जो भी जितना भी हमारा वेबसाइट का काम है और इस NAAC के दौरान जितना भी वेबसाइट का काम किया है, मैं फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट किया, क्योंकि मुझे कॉलेज से प्रोफेशनली बिल्ड किया है। जब ये टेक्नोलॉजी या एनिमेशन 2011 में 8 में नहीं था, तब कॉलेज ने हमें पढ़ाया। हमारे जो कॉलेज के प्रिंसिपल है, सेक्रेटरी सर है, उन्होंने हमें उस टाइप की नॉलेज दिया, इसलिए हम ये आज प्रोफेशनली फील्ड है। इसके लिए मैं कॉलेज और एज वेल एज सब हमारा मैनेजमेंट, इसका मैं शुक्रगुजार हूँ। और मैनेजमेंट को ये कहना, हमारी NAAC को ये नहीं कहना चाहता हूँ कि एज हम सिर्फ प्रोफेशनल एजुकेशन नहीं देते, तो मेरे जैसे स्टूडेंट को प्रोफेशनली बिल्ड अप और एज वेल एज प्रोफेशनल ऐसा इनकम जनरेट करने के लिए एज वेल एज इसके लिए प्रमोट करते हैं। और मुझे यहाँ बात करने के लिए सबने ये दिया, इसलिए थैंक यू।
Shri Pasarkar sir to please come up.
सभी मान्यवर और मंच पर बैठे हुए सबका हमारे माजी विद्यार्थी फाउंडेशन की तरफ से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूँ। मैं यहाँ दयानंद साइंस से, कंप्यूटर साइंस से, BSc कंप्यूटर साइंस से पास आउट स्टूडेंट हूँ और मैं एक टर्बोसॉफ्ट सिस्टम नाम के IT इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में काम करने वाली कंपनी का ओनर हूँ और यहाँ लातूर में काम करता हूँ। और मैंने मेरी कंपनी के द्वारा 17 लोगों को एम्प्लॉयमेंट दिया है लातूर में रहकर, और मैं यहाँ पूरा महाराष्ट्र में काम करता हूँ। जैसा कि आप सभी जानते हैं, जैसे कि गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने ई मार्केट प्लेस GEM गवर्नमेंट ई मार्केट प्लेस चालू किया है, उसमें मेरा बिजनेस है और उसी वजह से मैंने महाराष्ट्र भर बिजनेस चालू किया है। तो ये सब जो प्रेरणा है, तो मुझे ये मेरे महाविद्यालय से मिली है। ये मैं डंके की चोट पे कह सकता हूँ, क्योंकि ये मैं जब महाविद्यालय में था तब मैं NSS में था। NSS के कोऑर्डिनेटर हमारे जो अभी के प्रिंसिपल है प्राचार्य दरगढ़ सर, आदरणीय प्राचार्य दरगढ़ सर, वो NSS के कोऑर्डिनेटर थे। तब हम जब सीखते थे तो NSS के कोऑर्डिनेटर थे और उनके सहयोग से मैंने तीन साल NSS की पूरी सर्विस की है, फर्स्ट ईयर, सेकंड ईयर और थर्ड ईयर। तो NSS में था, तो उसमें और दूसरा NCC में भी होने के वजह से NCC आई हैव पास NCC C सर्टिफिकेट विथ A ग्रेड, और इसके वजह से NCC और NSS में रहने के वजह से जो नेतृत्व के गुण जो बढ़ावा मिला है, वो इसी महाविद्यालय की वजह से मिला है। तो मैं इस महाविद्यालय का बहुत ऋणी हूँ कि ये महाविद्यालय के वजह से आज जो भी मैं कुछ हूँ, तो मेरे महाविद्यालय की वजह से हूँ। मेरी इधर जो BSc की शिक्षा हुई है, BSc कंप्यूटर साइंस की, उससे ही मुझे सब ये नेतृत्व के गुण मिले हैं। मैं BE करना चाहता था या नहीं करना चाहता कंप्यूटर साइंस में, लेकिन नहीं हुआ पाया। लेकिन आज मेरे पास BE इंजीनियर्स एम्प्लॉय है, ये मुझे इसका मुझे आनंद है। ये खाली ये अपने महाविद्यालय की वजह से है। और दूसरा, जैसा कि कोरोना काल गुजरा है, तो कोरोना काल में एमएसएमई के जो इधर के औरंगाबाद के कोऑर्डिनेटर है, उन्होंने खास मुझे लातूर से बुलाया था। मराठवाड़ा के जो बहुत लोग हैं जो इंटरप्रेनर है, स्मॉल इंटरप्रेनर एमएसएमई में काम करते हैं, उसमें मैं भी था। तो उन्होंने हाउ टू कैसे एम्प्लॉयमेंट बढ़ा सकते हैं, कॉलेज तो हो रहे हैं, लोग पास आउट तो हो रहे हैं, लेकिन एम्प्लॉयमेंट कहाँ है, तो आप कितना एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेट कर सकते हैं और उसके लिए क्या कर सकते हैं। तो उन्होंने मुझे ये किया और मेरे कंपनी के लिए 10 करोड़ का लोन सैंक्शन किया है उन्होंने अंडर एमएसएमई में। तो उसमें मैंने उनको 100 लोगों को एम्प्लॉयमेंट देने की मैंने उनको टारगेट और सब उनको प्रोजेक्ट दिया है। तो ये सब जो बातें हैं, मैं इधर ऐसे लातूर जैसे स्मॉल टाउन में रह के इतना कुछ कर पाया, तो ये खाली ये इसके दयानंद साइंस की वजह से है। दूसरी बात, मैं दयानंद साइंस कॉलेज का बोलना चाहूंगा कि दयानंद विज्ञान महाविद्यालय के प्राचार्य माननीय डॉक्टर दरगढ़ सर मुझे टाइमली कभी भी बुला लेते हैं, कभी भी किसी भी प्रकल्प में, और आप को इसमें सहयोग दीजिए, ऐसा जब बोलते हैं तब मैं उनके लिए तैयार रहता हूँ। जैसे कि मैंने ये इधर के जो नॉन टीचिंग स्टाफ है उनके लिए कंप्यूटराइजेशन, एडवांस कंप्यूटराइजेशन और एडवांस कंप्यूटराइजेशन की ट्रेनिंग मैंने बहुत बार दी है। जैसे कि ऑटोमेशन वगैरह जो करना है, आईटी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में जो भी करना है, जैसे कि आप देख रहे होंगे डिस्प्ले सॉल्यूशंस वगैरह है, ये डिस्प्ले सॉल्यूशंस वगैरह आप जैसा देख रहे हैं, ये रूसा अंतर्गत वगैरह हमने डिस्प्ले सॉल्यूशन का भी किया है। और जो ये महाविद्यालय लेवल पे जो अपने को ये ग्रांट्स जो आते हैं, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर ग्रांट, ये वेरियस यूजीसी के रूसा की ग्रांट आती है, तो ये रूसा की ग्रांट्स जो रहती है, वो रूसा की ग्रांट यूटिलाइज करने का जो गवर्नमेंट के रूल के हिसाब से जो करना होता है, ये गवर्नमेंट एडेड कॉलेज है, लेकिन गवर्नमेंट की इंस्टीट्यूशन नहीं होने की वजह से जो रूल्स फॉलो करने पड़ते हैं, तो उनकी जितनी जानकारी होनी चाहिए उतनी नहीं रहती है। तो उसमें मैं फ्री कंसल्टेंसी कॉलेज के लिए करता हूँ। वो जो प्रोक्योरमेंट सर्विस सिस्टम है, जो कि गवर्नमेंट के हिसाब से जो ई टेंडरिंग और गवर्नमेंट ई मार्केट प्लेस, ई कोटेशंस, जो प्रोसेस है, जो अकॉर्डिंग टू गवर्नमेंट रेजोल्यूशंस करनी चाहिए, उसके लिए जो कंसल्टेंसी लगती है, ये मैं महाविद्यालय को प्रोवाइड करता हूँ और गए 3 साल से मैं ये प्रोवाइड कर दे रहा हूँ। और ये यूटिलाइजेशन, आप जो ये सेमिनार हॉल ये वगैरह देख रहे हैं, ये रूसा के अंतर्गत हुआ है। तो इसका जो प्रोक्योरमेंट सिस्टम है, ये पूरा सब इसका कंसल्टेंसी, ये प्रोक्योरमेंट प्रोसेस वगैरह मैंने किया है। तो ये मैं मेरा सौभाग्य समझता हूँ कि महाविद्यालय ने मुझे ये करने की मुझे अनुमति दी, मेरे लिए चुना, मुझ पे ये विश्वास डाला, इसका भी मैं महाविद्यालय का प्राचार्य दरगढ़ सर का मैं ऋणी हूँ। और आयोजकों ने मुझे ये मेरी बात रखने की मुझे आयोजन किया, इसके लिए मैं उनका शुक्रगुजार हूँ। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
We can move on for question answer round as well. Okay, so we can, with your permission, we can continue the program as well. So, yeah. Now I request Sri Sushilji Fulari, who is Education Officer from Osmanabad. He is also an active foundation member. I request him to speak up his mind.
Good afternoon, everybody. मराठीतून बोलत चालेल? ओके. जैसा कि हम सब जानते हैं, आज एलुमिनी का जो गैदरिंग है, इसके हिसाब से हम यहाँ सब मिले जुले हैं। यहाँ पे मंच पर उपस्थित सभी सम्माननीय और मेरे सब यहाँ सामने बैठे हुए मेरे साथी, कुछ सीनियर्स और कुछ जूनियर्स। ऐसा दयानंद साइंस कॉलेज, एक कॉलेज ने हमें बहुत कुछ दिया है। आज हम जो भी है इस कॉलेज की वजह से है। यहाँ पर उपस्थित सभी, इनके दिल में, इनके मन में, इनके जहन में इस कॉलेज के प्रति जो आदर भाव है, इस कॉलेज के प्रति जो स्नेह भाव है, वो एक अलग तरह का है। जब भी हम इस कॉलेज का नाम सुनते हैं, जिसे हम शॉर्ट फॉर्म में DSCL कहते हैं, दयानंद साइंस कॉलेज लातूर, तो हमारे अंग अंग में रोमांच प्रफुल्लित हो उठते हैं। इससे जुड़ी हमारी सभी यादें, कुछ कट्टी, कुछ मीठी, कुछ अच्छी, कुछ बुरी, सभी यादें हमें भाव विभोर करती है। जैसा कि हम जानते हैं, ये जो कॉलेज का एलुमनी है, इसमें जो कंट्रीब्यूशन है हमारा, एलुमनी कंट्रीब्यूशन, वो कंट्रीब्यूशन जैसा हम पीपीटी स्लाइड में देख चुके हैं, जो बच्चे वीकर थे, जिनके फार्मर्स, ये मराठवाड़ा है, यहाँ पे ड्रॉट ये ऑलवेज होता है, और वो ड्रॉट की वजह से जो वीकर फार्मर्स है, उनके बच्चों के लिए हमने यहाँ पे कुछ डोनेशंस उनको प्रोवाइड किया है। उसी तरह जो ट्राइबल एरिया है, तो ट्राइबल एरिया के जो स्कूल्स है, वहां के स्कूल के बच्चों के लिए हैप्पी दिवाली, यह हमारा पिछले कई सालों से एक चला आ रहा एक सिलसिला है। हम दिवाली के एक दिन उन बच्चों के साथ उनके लिए नए कपड़े, उनके लिए स्वीट्स, उनके लिए बुक्स, ये सब हम प्रोवाइड करके एक दिन उनके साथ हम बिताते हैं। उनके मन में एक आदर भाव जो समाज के प्रति हमारा दायित्व है, वो निर्माण करने का हमारा एक प्रयास है। जैसा कि हम सब जानते हैं, कोविड-19 के प्रादुर्भाव से हमारे बहुत से आप्तगण, हमारे कुछ सगे संबंधी प्रभावित हुए। फिर भी हमारे जो एलुमनी के कुछ मेंबर्स थे, वो भी हम खो चुके हैं। उनके लिए भी, और जो बिल्कुल ऐसा सोशल उनका बैकग्राउंड है कि उन्हें कोई भी किसी भी तरह से कोई उनको हेल्प नहीं कर सकता, ऐसे कुछ जो फैमिलीज थे, उनके लिए हमने हमारे फाउंडेशन की तरफ से जो हमसे हो सका वो सब हमने दे दिया है। उसी तरह से जो ऑर्फन बच्चे हैं, वो ऑर्फन बच्चे के लिए भी हम हमारा जो कंट्रीब्यूशन है, वो हमारा कंट्रीब्यूशन हम दे रहे हैं। उसी तरह से जो जैसा कि हम ड्रॉट के लिए देते हैं, वैसा ही हम फ्लड के लिए भी देते हैं। कोकन में बहुत बड़ा फ्लड इस साल आया था, उसके लिए भी हमने डोनेशन दिया है। सो इस कॉलेज ने हमें बहुत कुछ दिया है। अब दिस इज टाइम टू repay to society, repay to our, इस समाज के लिए हमें कुछ देना है, तो उसके लिए हम सब जिस तरह से हो सकता है उसी तरह से हम दे रहे हैं। हमें बहुत ही हमारे फाउंडेशन के ऊपर नाज है। हमारे फाउंडेशन के नाम में ही दयानंद साइंस है, इसके लिए हमें एक प्राउड फील होता है कि हम दयानंद साइंस का कुछ तो कुछ रिपेमेंट कर रहे हैं। उसने जो हमको दिया है उसका हम बाकायदा भुगतान कर रहे हैं। तो इसी तरह से हम ये जो हमारा सिलसिला है, ये आगे भी जारी रखेंगे। और ये एलुमनी की तरफ से आप यहाँ पे आए, आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। और ये डायस पे मुझे बात करने का मौका दिया, इसलिए साथ सभी का शुक्रिया, धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much, sir. We are concluding this program. with the vote of thanks. For vote of thanks, I request Ms. Aishwarya Andhare, who is also the ex-student of this college. Stage is all yours.
Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. In spite of busy schedule, many senior fellow colleagues have come all the way from different places just for the sake of your institution. I'm happy to know that there are many people are eager to do many things for this reputed institute. Every kind of a small beginning starts with an individual. Such a luminaries and a kind of a responsible people who have gathered here. Certainly, I hope you're going to take some kind of a pride of this institution to the next level. Everybody is well settled in their own way. Nobody is superior, nobody is inferior. In their own capacity, they are all full-fledged, satisfied people. When it comes to the alma mater, we have got a kind of a life, sophisticated life, in order to lead for a further 3 to 4 decades. It's because of the kind of a personality which has been nurtured and molded by your great gurus here. In this temple of learning, you might have learned so many things. In turn, you are leading your life. And more so over, you are catering to the entire society too. Whatever you are doing or you have done so far, we really compliment and appreciate. Even compared to many other institutes too, your alma mater has done extensively, and it is my bounty to compliment and appreciate. But still, there's a lot number of things to do. Say for example, in every year, as per the records what we have seen, around some 500 students are going out of the campus in science college itself. Out of 500 students, let it be 5 students contribute a little to the institute. See, we are not saying this is the thing, this is to be done, this is the way. No. It is left to the discretionary powers of the respective individual in their own capacity. Let him do whatever he wants. It could be a books, it could be infrastructure, it could be a computers, it could be a fees, anything, it is left to you. And if all the hands join together, a team of people, as you have a very good kind of a foundation of the association, definitely wonders can be done. My kind of a request to all the alma mater at this point of a juncture is, at least join together once a year. Once a year. Come to your institute, interact with each other, share your thoughts, join hands for the development of the institution. In a span of 5 to 7, 10 years, this institution will become university. This is possible only when if everybody contributes a little amount of their effort and contribution, and definitely the name and fame of Dayanand Science College, it has to flicker in the national level. With this note, I sincerely thank all the alumni who have come all the way just for the sake of alumni meet. And don't feel that it is an alumni meet. It is our responsibility in order to do something for our institution where I have learned and groomed ourselves. A number of kind of a sleepless hours where our teachers have spent selflessly in order to groom you. They have developed you. Your personality development is completely in the hands of a teacher. So that we need to pay kind of a great tributes to our teacher. Today we are sitting in this kind of a place. It's all because of the second guru next to our parents is the teachers. An engineer commits a mistake, at the most building dies, few people die. A doctor commits a mistake, at the most patient die. If a teacher commits a mistake, the society spoils. So, respect to your teachers. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your insight, sir. We take it, we admire it, we respect it. and we promise to do more, better and better as we could. Now moving on towards the word of thanks, I request Aishwarya to please come up.
A very warm greetings to all of you. No one can go back and start a new beginning, but they can start over. They can start now and make a brand new ending. Stated by De Novo, but I promise, or I can say that we all students has proved it. Once upon a time we were the students of this institution, but now we are the brand of this Dayanand Science College Latur. We are the pride of this Dayanand Science College Latur. I apologize, sir. Don't call us the alumni. Sir, our hearts still roam in these clouds. We are still the students of this institution and we will be the students of this institution. The time we has been called for the meeting, anonymously we rushed. Why? Because we take it as a pride, it as our responsibility and as our priority. And we came here, we gathered here. The vote of thanks to all our students. Thank you for coming here. On this honorary occasion, I take this chance, I take this pride and share the dais for expressing my special vote of thanks to Professor Aryam Mishra, the chairperson of the NAAC team and Vice Chancellor of APS University, Rewa, Madhya Pradesh, Professor Sarjeet Kumar Ghosh, the member of this NAAC team and coordinator of this NAAC team and professor at Dibrugarh University, Assam, Professor Murphy Alexander, the member of this NAAC team and principal at MS University Constituent College, Kanyakumari, Professor B.K. Suresh, observer of the NAAC team and professor at Tumkur University, Tumkur. Thank you so much, respected sir, respected NAAC team, for accepting our on-site invitation and coming in us. Hopefully, we have provided all our best for your scrutination. This college stands on the provision that Ano Bhadra Krato Yantu Vishwata, means from the infinity sources we are blessed by the knowledge, and it is the institution, the Dayanand Science College, has blessed us with infinite knowledge, and they are providing us all our best chances to grow up, to move up, and to make our succeeded life. Indeed, they has provided us the best outcome, and now we are at the successful ending. We are at the satisfied ending, and in these votes, I would like to conclude my vote of thanks. I would like to again apologize for any mistake I has done, and again like to thank you for making me invited here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, honorable guys. Thank you so much, each and everyone.